Hello friends and welcome to my playthrough of Cipher Zero. My name is Jonathan and we are going at this blind. I appreciate your comments below and keep them spoiler free if you can, although I am probably going to be quite a bit past this point by the time this hits YouTube. We are in the section now that was called The Road, so I don't know what that holds for us, but I am presuming we are going to see a new symbol of some sort to decode here. And let's just jump right into it, shall we? Last time we were focused on areas that were larger than one cell, and this time we get a triangle. So I'm going to write that right down in my notes. What does a triangle mean? All right, so I'm tempted because of some conditioning from other properties to have an idea of what that might mean. So without saying anything more than that, let's see what happens if I do this. No. Okay, I'm kind of glad that I'm wrong. Okay, so I'm not even going to say what I was thinking or why I was going to say it. Let's guess at what this might mean. Well, we only got two other things to try, so let's try them. It likes that, and will it dislike this? It will dislike this. Okay. So why is this correct and the other two options wrong? So we know that the diamonds are a snake that starts at the closed diamond, ends at the open diamond, and doesn't touch any other cells, branch, or overlap itself or anything like that. So working theory, I guess, for the triangle is going to be that it is a an area of region of size 1. So we're going to guess that it's kind of a Nurikabe kind of a restriction. Let's see if the next one tells us more. This has 2. So by my theory, those aren't directional, I'm going to guess. If those are not directional, it's just a 2. Then, yeah, I think that might be what we've got going on here. 3 of them, yeah, this is more clear that it's not directional. Size 3 area, so it is just a Nurikabe restriction. I'm going to write that down as Nurikabe. And we'll see if that holds up. Because I've been surprised on some of these other ones as it's gone later. We can do this by isolating both of these. Could they be in the same region? We'll find that out later. In a normal Nurikabe situation, we couldn't do that. So here we need 2. We can do that. And 3. So, ooh, okay. Now this is interesting. Oh no, this is okay. This is still straightforward. So the snake can go straight down, and we can just block off these cells to make this of size 3. Okay. Then, all right, so the question is, can this be a single region of size 4? I'm going to suspect no. I don't know if this particular puzzle will allow me to test that theory. No, I don't think it would. Because if I try to connect these, then the snake would have to go through the bottom, and then I can't break this up. So, in fact, this time I can't test the theory. I have to make 2 regions of size 2. Which it likes. So, what I have not ruled out... Ooh! This is cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're still fine. Okay. So, we need this snake to allow us to put a cell that is diagonally adjacent to the snake on 2 sides so that we can box in this 1. And 3 and 4. We're not going to be able to test our theory here either. If we do that, we're good on the 3. 4 we can do by marking a couple cells and making this in a region of size 4. Alright. Here, can we test it? Here we can test it. Okay, so working theory is that this will fail because we can't add up these 2 regions. Let's see if that's true. Ah, okay. Working theory is dashed. We can combine the clues together. So that is, but can combine. All right. We'll see if I can remember what that means when I need to reference it later. So it is the size of the unshaded region that it's in, but they can be smashed together. In this case, they must be smashed together. So this is going to be of size 6. So if we loop all the way around, that's too big. If we looped around like this, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and put 1 there to stop it off. This one is got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in the same region. 3 more that might be. So let's see. How do we get 5? We could do a region of 5 like that. This needs 3 and needs 1 left over. Great. Again, I'm not trying to prove that these are unique solutions because I know that they often aren't, and that is a different strategy than I use when I'm doing pencil puzzles on the channel, but that's good enough for us now. This is more about finding the rule and finding any solution that works. So if we just start off by making this one happy with the snake, I don't think we're ever going to make this one work. So these 2 have to be unshaded, which means these have to be shaded. But if we go straight around, we're going to break this clue. So this has to keep going. This can't be shaded because that clue would be broken. So this has to turn, go around this side. There's our 2 and our 2. And we're good there. And we've got... Oh, well, I was immediately going to box this off, but no, we've already established I can't do that because these could be connected. How can I get 3? If this were of size 3 and not connected to the others, then what? If this is of size 1 and not connected, we would do this. My guess is that's gonna fail in some way. These 2 are too far apart to be connected, even if we put this in the mix. Actually, let's start there. This can't connect to here. This can extend this one, but we're going to spend too much time getting over here to use that to get down here. So this one is completely isolated. I think that's certain. This has to come down here. This one... Okay, so if this one's isolated, then the snake would have to go up and over. This becomes the 3 that are needed. Actually, this is fine. So I don't need to think more about it. This will make the snake complete. These are all happy. We move on. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cells in these areas. Out of the 16, leaving only 9 for this snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which needs to take up at least 7 cells. So there's not much room to dilly-dally. If this comes down and hugs the bottom as much as it possibly can, for these, we only need to block off 2 possibilities, which we can do right there. That makes this a 3. We've got 2 more to go. And this is a big one. Okay, this has to come down here. This has to come up here. And these have to sneak out. Those are forced. These 2 can't connect, because if they did, the snake could never be connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be our would be the least room that this could take up, which would mean the snake going around like this. Can we do this in 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could block off these 3, and these are both happy. 2 more to go. And the first of the 2, we've got to connect this to this. That means this clue has to be separated from everything else. This one has to come out like that, which means those 2 are both shaded. Which means this comes out this way. This has to go to here. This has to go to here. This clue goes down. How can we get this clue happy? If this goes to the east, then it's going to have to... I think this is going to be a problem. Then it would have to go south. This has to go south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would have to be including that one as well. This has to come over here. That's going to break it. This does not go east. This keeps on going south. Therefore over here, therefore down here and over. None of these can be shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't go here or we'd be too big. So now we've ruled that out from being shaded. This needs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this comes up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is good. And one more to finish off this sequence. This, and one more. Either this one or this one. Regardless of which one we pick, this one's going to be shaded. This could go south and around somehow. If this goes south and then east, how is this one going to be... This is going to be broken, because it can't be these 2, or we'd need these 2 to both be shaded, breaking the snake, or these 2, which makes these 2 shaded, breaking the snake. So this clue comes across to the right, and then does some stuff. This could connect up here, making this a 5 clue. Ooh, I like that. How's this one gonna work in that case? This almost has to go over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can finish off. Ooh, as soon as we do this, we're in trouble. Yeah, that's a problem. So maybe they aren't connected. Maybe it does something more like this. That works, doesn't it? Because this is 3, this is 2, this is 2, and we've got our snake doing that. And that should do it. And there we have it. That is the first sequence of the road, which was a fairly long one. I guess they're gradually getting longer. Again, I don't know what's happening when these turn yellow, because they seem... I'm not... If they're trying to communicate to me that something changed, I'm not observing what the change is. So I hope that's not important. I hope that's just graphical. It kind of seems to be that kind of game, but I don't know that yet. Okay, so we're going to leave it there, and we will be back in the next episode to look at the second sector of the road, where I am sure we will be combining these triangles with either larger sectors, or the dots, or the tick marks, or some combination thereof. And I hope you will join me.